up.
So man, how y'all week been going?
Good.
How everybody week's been going, man? How y'all just the last week? Just the last week. How everybody week been going?
My last week been alright, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been alright.
It's been peaceful, it's been turned, it's been
My last week,
relaxing.
babe.
I say it's really been more peaceful than anything.
Peaceful.
Yeah, I like peaceful, bro. It's been peaceful. I think that's a good definition of this week. Peaceful.
Mine been, I don't really know the word to use, but I say business been getting took care of.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Whether that's like fatherhood, like the simple things like fixing the kids breakfast and stuff, or simple stuff like picking them up from school and bringing them to school, or getting through the work week, smoothly. I just say business been getting handled on my end. Like, small accomplishments, small shit, being on time with shit, the little things.
Yeah.
Them definitely matter, man. It's been a busy week for me. I just dropped my sweatsuits. Shout out Brand Art Culture. I'm super excited about that. They available in kid sizes all the way up to adult 2X. So I'm super excited about that as well. So it's been real busy, but from the mental aspect, well, I think like when a lot of people stay busy, like that's all that could become a coping mechanism. Mm-hmm. Staying busy, staying active, working through whatever you're going through. I think that's really the kind of one of the best ways to find yourself is to driving on something and working towards a goal, whatever going through whatever you're going through. So yeah, busy.
My week been off the wall. Totally off the wall. It been busy. It been slow. It been turned. It been reckless. Yeah, my week been all over the place. I've been all over the place this week, but it been fun. Overall, my week has been fun, very fun. Especially yesterday was Friday.
Yeah.
Especially Friday.
Yeah.
Lord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to having the rest of this week be like Friday.
Yeah. Speaking on that, this podcast today is gonna be focused on mental health. That's gonna be our main topic today. Mental health for men specifically, because it's for men up here, and men don't usually get to express what's going on in their mental. And this is for the other men who going through some of this stuff too, and they want to get some insight from some men who not afraid to talk about it. And it's for the women who wonder what goes on in a man's head, and they want some insight because they try to read men, but we naturally have our armor up, because men, they gotta be tough, they gotta be strong, you can't cry. Like we was taught to, always have a shell. So this is gonna be, this is our attempt to, bring that shell down a little bit and give y'all some insight. So, anybody want to open up, like, with what they've been going through with mental health, or them coming out of it, them going into it, or whatever they want to talk about. Like, anybody want to open it up?
Well, with mental health with me, with mental problems, health, whatever you want to call it, man, it's been a self thing. First of all, I was better than myself for a while, like 2 years, going at it with Hollis. Highly Vicious, Hollywood, whomever you want to call this guy. So yeah, like it was really me better than myself versus me having to deal with it coming from an outside realm. It was more of an inner thing. I had to like refine myself and get my identity back. I lost my identity trying to do some other stuff that I wasn't, wasn't really. It wasn't really normal to me, and I wasn't really used to trying to be that person. So that's how I lost myself, trying to be another person besides myself. As far as like, I said like,
yeah, who are you? Who are you? Who was you trying to be?
I was trying to be a good person in everybody's eyes, and I had to realize that I can't please everybody. So it was basically me trying to be this it guy for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
To where it was like
Spreading yourself thin.
spread myself thin.
Mm.
To where I wasn't leaving enough for myself.
It was also portraying, right? You was trying to portray as if everything was perfect, like a perfect slate. You like you said, you in the image of people, you wanted people to see you like as that guy,
Mhm.
all corners.
Yeah, that was definitely a big case up in it. Like
Yeah.
trying
I think a lot of men face that, no matter their status or where they stand. I really think a lot of men face that right there, but they don't put that out there. You know what I'm saying? So you admitting to that, I think that's something that men need to, try to walk themselves through. That's a big
it wasn't
step.
easy.
Big step.
That wasn't easy, bro.
Facts.
I mean, I came out of it. I'm still coming out of it. If that make any sense. I
Nah,
came out of it, and I'm still.
You came
coming
out of the
it.
worst of it.
Yeah, I came out of the worst of it, but I'm, it's like an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something that you just can't be like, oh, I'm good. You know you ain't good. You gotta keep it real with yourself first.
Right.
So, like-
that's key. Keep it real with yourself first, because if you ain't keeping it real with yourself, you basically okaying yourself to be fucked up.
Right.
That's the best way I could put it.
For a while, I was doing that. I was okay with myself to be fucked up.
Right.
Like giving myself like comfortability to be fucked up. Like making my own rules on being fucked up, and that's not really how you supposed to really be living. Type shit. So especially trying to be a man. Type shit. Like it wasn't really given to me how to be a man. Like nigga wasn't really teaching me how to be no man. Like I was getting taught other shit. Wasn't getting taught at all. I had to learn shit for myself. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? When you ain't comfortable with yourself, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's the shit that really will make you want to change. Or that's the shit that really fuck with your head, because you don't have no comfortability no matter where you at. You try to find comfortability in drugs, sex, fuck, whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Retail, all that shit. I was doing all that shit, just trying to find what I was or who I was, or you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you can keep it with yourself first. That's number one.
Yeah, I think
Respect.
that's what mental health really all about. I think the whole topic in itself is about learning self, and that understanding. No matter what you outsource, into the world, everything about mental health is dealing with you and yourself and the decisions that you make. So the entire topic alone itself is about self, and I think as humans, we, different people have different childhoods. So like you said, guidance could be different depending upon how you brought up. Some people in some childhoods may have had, like myself, I grew up with both parents in my household. I didn't deal with a drunken father. I didn't deal with a lazy mom, so I feel like that made my standards high of who I have to be, as well as what I expect from a woman as well. So the expectations are there, but it's about driving on it, right? Because every person in themselves have the ability to make their own decisions.
But look, before you move on for that, like, I like the track you was on when you was talking about how we was brought up and stuff.
Yeah.
So I want you to do me a favor and tap back into that, as far as like a little boy being raised into a man specifically. I know people get raised a certain way. You got the 2-parent households, you got the single parents, all that. But let's specifically get into it about what that does to a little boy. If he has a drunken father, if he has a mother who's lazy, if he has a promiscuous mother, if he has a mother who drops him off every weekend. That's all that type of stuff,
All of it is it all categorizes itself into childhood trauma.
Okay.
And childhood trauma is boy or girl. It's not even a gender role, but specifically for little boys becoming men. I do believe that it literally affects their every day-to-day decisions. Like if you grow up with a father that's abusive, I believe the boy have like two routes. He either gonna choose to go away in a manner of he never want to put his hands on a woman, or he gonna do it to even higher extent of what he saw it.
Facts.
Right? So I believe the childhood trauma just affects the mental decision making, and I believe sometimes it's hard to even for them to come back from that, because a lot of men don't really work on themselves, how they say. You know, working towards success is one thing, but working towards mental health, that's an entire different battle. And that's why you can see rich people take their lives, because it don't matter about your social status, it don't matter about where you stand with money. The mental health is about how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your life and the decisions you've made. And sometimes, most of the times, childhood trauma have the biggest effect on people and how they move forward in life. So I think you know, just from experience of going through my own pains and trauma, I still believe that, like, in order to grow, like, from a boy to a man, I believe it takes a village. They said it a while back, you know, it's an old saying, and I truly believe that, like, take a village to raise a child, you know. And for any men that's out there that have grew from a boy to a man, you know, speak about it to people. My best advice that I could give is to talk to someone, you know, because a lot of times, like, we don't express ourselves, you know, and you may feel like you're the only person out there that can understand yourself in full. 9 times out of 10, that's usually how you feel. Man, ain't nobody gonna give me I don't want
But
to explain
who do
it
they
to
talk
them.
to though?
And you know what? Before I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all take this back over. But a lot of black men, see, y'all gotta realize, all the women who may be watching this, all the other men who may be watching this, y'all gotta realize a lot of us deal with the trauma of a lot of us got left hanging.
Big
Like,
time.
for real, like, for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, we, like, a lot of men don't like to speak on it, but y'all remember them times when we was little boys? For all these people this may be for, y'all remember them times when we was little boys and you just ask yourself, like, man, why, son? Like, what I did? Why that person ain't rocking with me how they should? Whoever it may be, like, why they left me hanging? What did I do? What could I have done? Like, why me? You know what I'm saying? And that turns into, we only ask ourselves that when we little boys. By the time we grown, we like, forget it. F the world. Nobody care about how I feel. I felt like I needed that person. That person left me hanging anyway. So forget it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of us deal with the trauma of being left hanging, and ain't nothing like that. And it's common the most, from what I see, it's common the most with young black males.
I can't just say all black males though, bro, because, well, I could agree with you on that from being a black male and seeing other black males, but it ain't just us. They got Hispanics. I wouldn't say too much of the white family, and I ain't trying to be racist or nothing, but it's more of
The minorities, period.
Minorities, yeah.
But yeah, man, we getting left hanging, and it's like, so we go from asking why as a kid till a lot of us grew up and be an adult and was like, well, you know, I got left hanging, it wasn't that bad, so ain't gonna be that bad if I do it. It's a cycle.
Real shit.
It's a cycle. I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 of these men who leaving their children hanging got left hanging.
Hurt people. That's facts.
But in the same sense, some men who do leave those kids hanging, some men often have a choice.
But you gotta deal with your mental health. It's easy to go get money. It's easy to go get shy. It's easy to go get another woman. All that's easy. That's why a lot of the men who did leave, or, like, when I say leave, I don't mean break up. Let me clear that up. When I say leave, I don't mean leave the relationship. I mean leave the life.
A fatherhood period.
Like, you leave the life. If you ain't seeing your child once a week, once a month, you seeing them about once a year at the most, or a couple times a year, like, you left, you gone. You an imaginary friend.
Holiday
Yeah.
dad.
I don't believe I believe, like, the absence of the father, like, in the household have a huge effect on.
Yes,
It does.
I believe it
has a huge effect
it,
on
it
that.
has a huge effect on the boy growing up because he don't really understand true masculinity.
Not only a
but
boy
see,
though, bro.
but see-
A girl too.
when you think about that, think about the absence totally.
Yes, you're right.
Absence
You're
in the
right.
household has a huge effect.
You're right.
Yes.
Absence totally,
Structure gone.
you talking about a whole nother world.
Yeah.
Don't know
Yeah.
how to be a man at
At all.
all.
He don't understand masculinity.
You look for somebody.
You look for
gonna
somebody.
Look for somebody.
Whether they good or bad.
I grew up in a single parent household. I grew up with just my mom and my little brother. But I had a father figure. My father was around, but he wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? I knew who my dad was. He was always a one call away, but I lived with my mom. You know what I'm saying? I feel like growing up, because it was just me and my brother, I was always the oldest there. My mom's always gone. Because a single parent household, all she did was work. So it was just me and my brother. So for 15 years, I was the father. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but me only being 2 years older than my brother, I ain't never even realized that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like growing up, me and my brother for 15 years, we ain't even really talk. Like we were like very introverted. You know what I'm saying? Like just all in all, like we ain't really talk much. And I ain't even start talking until I was 18, 19 years old. And even then, I felt like it was just a front because I felt like I had to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like growing up with just a mom and her never really being around and growing up with just me and my brother, I feel like all we knew was that. So, like what you were saying, just to piggyback off what you were saying, it's like family is the most important to us because we grew up kind of without that. So it's like, kind of took that role. But yeah, I really do feel like that. Like, hurt people do hurt people. Yeah. And I feel like us being hurt, holding that childhood trauma, just growing up, just always being on our own, is probably a lot of the reason why we're introverts for so long.
How you feel like the absence affected you the most, though?
I mean, we did everything on our own. When I really say decisions was really made between me and my brother from as long as we could remember, it was everything. From how the house was clean to what we ate. My mom ain't tell us what we was eating. She left us money, and it was up to me to go walk to the store and go grab that. That's facts. She'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Like that was.
You felt like it forced you to grow up fast?
Yeah, it forced me. As soon as I could get out the house, I got out the house. As soon as I get out the house, I got out the house. As soon as I was able to get a car, I got one. As soon as I was able to get out the house, got out the house. But then in a way, I felt like that could have affected the relationship between me and my brother.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I was able to get out the house, I did. But then I left my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Okay.
but not knowing you a father figure, not even that he realized that, but just being like, all we had was us.
Yeah.
And as soon as I was able to go,
Damn, he left me too.
He bites. Exactly. So.
And you know what's crazy? I'm about to keep it all the way
Yeah.
real with you. I had that same feeling, and I ain't even realized it till you said it.
Yeah, sure.
You gotta say it out loud.
Yeah.
Really gotta say it out loud.
You gotta say it out loud.
And get out your head. Get out your head.
Your head say all type of shit. Your head can say something and then say the opposite right after.
Yeah.
So you gotta get it somewhere out. You gotta say it out loud. Even if you say it out loud to yourself, like if you sitting in there thinking, I'm fucked up, say it out your mouth. Hear your own voice say it. Like, say it out your mouth and be like, damn, I'm fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I need help.
Real shit.
You gotta say it out your mouth. Cause if you don't say it out your mouth, it's never really true. It's not a fact.
Right.
It ain't, you know, you gotta make it something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't nothing but a thought if you don't say it out loud.
Right.
We have a million thoughts. We think all type of shit. Like I just said, you think one thing, then you think the opposite right after.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say what you say out your mouth, you chose to say that. So yeah, you felt that enough to say it. That's a whole nother level. It's more than a thought now. It's a statement. So like, and a lot of times, like us men, we hold that shit in our head, take it to the chin. And see, that's my problem. Cause like everybody like to believe I'm so mentally strong. Let me tell you, the shit I don't say. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I need to work on. I need to work on putting it out there, saying it out loud so I could really overcome it instead of just pretending it ain't about nothing. That's my problem. So, even the ones who look strong, they could be the ones who on the verge of breaking sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been on the verge of breaking a few times and ain't say a word. But I'm not on the verge of breaking now, all blessings to the Most High. I've been going to church every Sunday now. I've been getting myself together. Just, all positivity. Whatever your ways of pulling your positivity in, you do that. I ain't trying to tell nobody what to do. Just whatever you believe in, whatever, gets you going with your positive flow, whether therapy, whether it's church, whether it's talking to your mother, talking to your friends, whether it's music, whatever it is.
Meditation.
Eating
healthy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most important thing more than anything. You can never change your mental without changing what you put inside your gut. And that's just true facts. Like, if you trash your body, how do you expect good to come out of it?
Some
so
real
you
shit
saying
I
if
heard.
I eat some pizza rolls, I can't think straight?
No, listen. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you some real shit though? They say, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I kind of felt this one.
About the animals?
They say, them animals' last thoughts before they die be like horror shit.
Horrible.
Horrible. Like, just imagine the last thoughts of a human dying. He about to die. He know he about to die. They say them animals had that same thought. Yeah. So when you eat that shit, some of that energy go inside you. That's what they say. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to say, get the fuck out of here, but it wasn't as easy. Because you gotta think about they blood flowing through that shit you eating.
When a cow,
even if it get cooked out.
When a cow about to get hit in the head,
bro,
they scared.
So
they nervous.
You know what really fucked me up? Driving past a farm for the first time. No, like a real farm. I'm talking about like an Angus beef farm, and you see like 1,000 cows.
Yeah.
And then you realize,
all y'all dying.
1,000 of them cows. I'm talking about babies. Everything. You just see a whole bunch of it look like 1,000 cows. More cows than you ever seen in your life. You like, I can't even count. No, all them cows gonna die. That fucked me up. All of that for number 3.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we not supposed to consume
all that for number 3.
We not supposed to consume that. So
all that for number 3.
You can never really think healthy as long as you trashing your body. The real problem start within your gut.
I laid off the beef. I've been eating a lot of chicken and shit.
Yeah, put more herbs in you. Herbs and water.
Now, I ain't gonna say it lasted long, but they fucked me up for a little while.
Nah, it fucked me up.
But I guess, I
see some slaughterhouse shit.
But being already like trained to go to McDonald's, it get out your head quick. But like saying like a chicken farm
salad bar ain't around the corner.
Real talk. Why they don't have no set spot? You can go get a fire ass Saturday. And that's that.
This close. This everywhere.
You gotta go to the city.
Just look at health options. Just
health is high.
Realistically,
to eat healthy is higher than eating fast food.
But it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. But fuck, I gotta pay $50 for fucking Chico beans or whatever. Hey, I can go get some fucking a chicken sandwich from. You know what I'm saying? A whole meal, $4.
You really can grow
chickpeas, not chickpeas. Chickpeas. I gotta pay $50 for chickpeas.
No, you said Chico bean. That's
Chico bean. That boy talking about chickpeas and said Chico beans. Boy, you ain't healthy. You ain't never ate healthy. That boy ain't never ate healthy.
You gonna learn today. But yeah, though, I gotta pay $50 for that. Since y'all want to be scientific on the name. Yeah. $50 for that, my bad. $50 for that and $5 for this chicken sandwich. What a drink and some fries.
Man, you said you seen some video. I want to see if you seen a video I seen. You seen a video when it was that cow turn to get slaughtered and it was backing up screaming?
I heard somebody tell a story about the cow.
Oh, that video.
About a pig. A pig.
Shit like that.
A pig said, the man said he was in the slaughterhouse and the pig said no before he cut his throat. The pig said no. Real shit. But it was somebody who was there to confirm the shit, who actually passed the story on.
So I ain't gonna lie, I believe in energy. You hear me?
Bro,
I believe in God, but I believe in energy.
You about to cut a pig neck, and that bitch say no.
and you eat that bitch.
I'm leaving.
Later on in life as a
I'm getting
bacon sandwich.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna head out.
But on some real shit, I feel like I believe in God, but I believe in energy too. So I believe you eating that shit, you taking on that energy.
Yeah, so if you eat,
I can't prove it, but that's how I feel.
If you eating leaves, you taking on nature. You taking on
The sun.
on the sun. You
Water.
taking on water. You taking on love.
What if the tree was mad?
Tree wasn't mad.
No, you took leaves off the tree. You ain't uproot the tree.
Yeah.
The fucking pig was screaming. Bruh, it was pig, cow, whatever. It was screaming, backing up. It just seen the other one get domed. They doming it with straight electric shocks to the head.
To the head.
That's Dominion on YouTube. Watch Dominion.
Oh, so you saw?
Oh, of course I did.
Yeah, man, that shit real.
Dominion
That shit
on
real.
YouTube.
But overall, man, I just say just be open. Make sure you open up. Don't be a recluse, bro. Gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah, let's give a statement to help the people. We done talked about all this. Let's give a statement to help somebody, something they could take with them and stick with them.
Get out your head. Get out your fucking head, for real. It ain't as bad as you thinking the shit is. Just get out your head. It's worse in your head than actuality. That's one.
Grow better, not bitter. Grow better, not bitter.
Mine gonna be think about what you could do to fix the problem instead of dwelling on it.
I said mine gonna be time heals all, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel like every day when you're going through something, you might feel like it's an eternity, but you look back at the shit 2 years from now, you'll realize how stupid some of the things you was thinking really was.
Real
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Sometimes you do gotta sit back and, you know what I'm saying, really just think about it. I feel like time does heal all, you know what I'm saying? So before you try to, like you said about being responsible, before you make that decision, you know what I'm saying, just understand, you know what I'm saying? You do have a choice, and you know what I'm saying, with time, everything gonna be straight.
Facts.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes, sir. That's definitely episode 2, season 2, bro. OC Chronicles, you already know. Nixo.
Lucky Lucci.
Spade.
Hollywood, Holly Vicious.
Fuck with us, bro. You already know what time of day it is.
One love.
Top shelf nuggets in the jars. This morning I met her, tonight I was in a job. I love her so much, said I'd be back tomorrow. My youngin' parked right behind mine with the remote in the car. Fuck with me, here press pause. Fuck with me, here push a button.